face if you
Alright,
kill.
before we start, I really want everybody to bring their A game today. Because we need more progress in later parts of the fight. We've talked about this in static chat. We've talked about this after last raid, but I want to reinforce it once more today. We want to focus on the personal responsibility phases. That means dodging your own proteins, dodging the stone. Like, mistakes happen, but make sure they don't happen multiple times in a row. Just focus on yourself. Let's keep the voice comms clean during that phase, because you might not need the attention, but somebody else in the group might just need it. So we'll focus on that. Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Did we change the markers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, chain. Oh, you meant for.
Yeah, for the
But you meant that we've changed.
Wait before I just realized this. And done.
blue.
Blue.
Push to A.
I'll go counter.
Clockwise. Block.
Find your goodie.
Melee swap.
Counter.
Counterclockwise.
Positions.
There is up.
The
DPS.
tank or
DPS. DPS priority.
Yeah, looks good.
Knockbacks.
Knockback.
Tack.
That's carefully.
Hold on.
Stance off.
Nine.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Nine.
Behind.
Grab it.
How's mitigation gonna be now?
Should be
I have
fine.
a bit left.
We should be okay, I think. Might be a bit low, but
Go south after.
Oh,
South.
should I
South.
insta
South.
Did he shoot me up again?
yeah,
Yep.
shit.
Heals.
3 and 2 in front.
one person
Yeah, that was me.
Out first.
out first.
No,
Do we have...
Same famous.
we.
Oh,
I don't have
Right.
that.
my bad on the reprise.
55.
We
Yeah,
said
I
we're
should have
stacking.
changed it.
We're saying we're stacking like right in front of him, right? So it will be closer to the middle.
A little bit closer.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
stacked like we used to do,
mean,
like
I-
on the
I
edge,
stood
and I still had
almost on
time
my
to run. But we said last time that we should stack underneath him.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And again,
Uh,
remember the AoE is pretty big, so even if you're not completely on the stack, you will be hit.
Yeah,
So don't worry
quick
about that.
thing I'm just
Oh,
gonna
really
say, I've
far.
said it once before or typed it, I don't remember, but I don't think people listened or like read it. When he casts that last Nash and Fang or whatever, Lash and Gnash,
And we go.
it snapshots your position, it seems, because I'm always in front. Well, if I have 3, I almost every time I almost take 3 power, regardless of what I have, arrow or whatever, because it's the furthest, and I know I have time to run. And I stand in front of the people with 2. So let's say Seraph have it, and I can start running when the cast finishes because it locks my position. So I'm already halfway through him, and I still get targeted by the stack marker, just so you know that you can start moving before you see the damage going out. So you have way more time than you realize.
Yeah, so not only is it big, the snapshot is really like early.
Yeah,
Straight
It's
after
really
the,
early.
straight after the cast, you can start running basically.
yep. I've been starting running every time after the cast finishes, and I've been hit every time. Now that we died was not because that I wasn't hit. I just forgot reprisal, so that was my bad.
Yeah.
We missed a couple of things, I think.
Yeah. Seraph,
Yeah, I
when you
also soaked my own tower there.
Yep.
My bad.
when you call out in and out, can you also call in out mid? Basically, just so to remind people to mitigate.
Yeah, I'll set the chat. Call it
Thank
out.
you.
I try to do it.
So,
Yeah.
Let's go.
but wait,
Yep.
the stack is happening
Game
more
on!
towards the middle, I guess.
A little bit, like 2 steps inside his hitbox or something like that.
Yeah,
Like not
but the
exactly in
hitbox
middle,
is
but
really-
just a little bit in
Yeah.
front, a little bit in mid.
And we're spreading for the positions we are going, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
so we
Yeah.
can know the direction.
I just wanna like say, if I'm standing in front with a 1, that's like, if I haven't seen which one I have yet, because I don't want to turn too early and accidentally turn him
Okay.
as well.
That's fine.
That's why I was late to my position, but it's like time, it's fine.
No, completely fine.
I think he also turns. Oh no, no.
I think he locks in though when he starts casting the Gnash and Nash. I don't think he.
Yeah,
goes there.
he does. He does.
I can check.
Yellow.
Yellow.
I'll go counter.
Clockwise. Clock.
Yeah, that was my fault, I think.
No, I was just confused of where Thornton was, so I had to look around a bit.
Oh, okay.
Counter. Onyx.
Healer tank priority. Fuck's sake. That was my bad. Dragon and I ran into the same tower, and then I got confused because I didn't find the other tower.
Yeah, it's very graphic intensive there.
This fight is very graphic intensive.
Yep.
For people with epilepsy.
Yeah. Exactly.
They really shouldn't be playing this game.
I think they have a warning for it, so.
Not
I
something
think
more
all modern games
The
have
warning is just so they won't get sued.
Yeah, basically.
Blue.
Block.
I'll go mid.
I'll go.
So focusing on multiple.
Fine, ready? Counterclockwise.
Tank healer priority.
Knock back.
On one.
Huh? What's that?
Wrong tower.
Ah.
Liara didn't go all the way.
But, like it's happened to everybody at some point. Should we just move
Yeah.
out the cardinal positions so people have an easier time? Because
Yeah,
me as
the
a tank
markers.
don't need them. I don't know if you need them, Valley, for the position when we stand on the collar.
I
Or
just like
maybe not.
It's like
Let's
if you
play-
stand like
let's-
see this blue spot where I'm standing now. That's about the height where you can stand for that spread position. See this blue?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
have intercardinals, so you stand in between them, roughly.
Yeah,
Like,
but you can
Yeah,
like,
no,
judge
like,
short
we can
distance
try.
based on that line. You can like judge short distance. Like there are like grooves in the pattern here,
yeah.
so you can like.
Wait, what are we talking about? Is it knockback or?
No,
It's
no,
like
No,
moving-
you're
moving the
swapping, so
markers
cardinals is like out here because people are moving too far or too
Oh, okay.
not
We
far
need-
enough.
Yeah, we need the meteors to see where they need to stand, basically.
But couldn't you check
Mm.
like your radar or whatever? That's usually what I check, because then I see if I'm like intercard or cardinal.
sorry, just moving the cardinal, right?
Yeah, only the
Yeah,
cardinal.
let's try it a
give
few
the test.
goals
Yeah.
and see. If the
I
tanks
think people know
fail
the fight
miserably,
well
we
enough.
move them back.
Okay.
But if we don't fail miserably, yeah, we're fine.
Wait, one in CR still not.
Just when you get the meteor, only think about. Well, not only, but try to first remember the color of what you actually need and not the color of where you necessarily.
I think it's just people not being used to getting it. Such a random mechanic.
It's also quite long, so it's a bit nerve-wracking.
Yellow.
Move to 4. I'll go counter.
I'll go mid.
Ready?
Melee
Twice.
swap.
Clockwise. That wasn't
Okay, other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Connect swap with
tank.
Tank healer,
tank healer.
Oh. That ISO.
Yeah, I think our eyes was a bit.
That ISO stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that now.
Both of
I
us.
also had like a long way to run out to the tower.
Yeah,
So
that's
also-
like the one thing that's annoying about moving the markers out is to know where to put the ice, basically.
There was a marker behind Tordan, so it was a bit confusing.
I usually look so I stand like on the widest point of the circle, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Of the fire.
Yeah,
to stand
same.
directly
Yep.
in between, or like the narrowest point between the fires, you're always safe.
yeah. I think that should be the. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. My fault.
You can also change the marks.
Purple. I'll go counter.
Clockwise.
Shields maybe slightly weak.
Tank swap.
Heal swap.
Counter.
Change.
Cell swaps or?
Oh, Leora.
Oh shit.
Now it's
Or it's iron.
Oh no, I
it
read
doesn't
the wrong
matter.
way either.
I was like, wait a minute.
'Cause
I was
get
so focused
confused
on.
looking at others.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
but
was
when you
down
start
that
running,
was
it's too
supposed
late.
to stop.
So.
No, I was focused on what was going on the other side.
Yeah, yeah,
And I didn't check.
That should be.
Shouldn't be me running, but since you stayed still.
Yeah, but like I would have been able to run, but
shouldn't
when you
do
started
that.
running, I can't adjust. Because if I would go to Tonic's place, there would be no room.
Trust the process.
Yellow.
Move to 4.
Mid.
No, no, no.
I didn't hear you say anything, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah, because I was muted. I have a lot of.
Okay.
But I listened you saying mid, so I went to the other one.
Okay.
Wait, he's
It didn't look like it, but
okay.
Serif DC.
Am I DC?
You didn't load in? Oh no,
I don't know.
fuck
what's
your
going
opener.
Are you fine?
on. I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. What
We'll
mechanic
see,
are
we'll
we now?
see. He's
Strength
winding
of
up
war.
with the...
Strength of
my
war.
Okay, then I'm fine.
Purple.
I was a bit too brave.
Almost killed me out.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was really close.
Yeah.
Must have had like a lag spike or something because I'm fine now.
Red. Move to A. We have an F. I'll go counter.
Mid.
Everything looks so different on this screen.
flank swap.
Counterclockwise. Positions.
Tank priority. Thank you, Luis.
Light this
We
scuffed
have-
on my...
Tower looks good.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Butter to the wing.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Okay. Right again.
That threw me off for a bit of a loop when he didn't turn.
Focus.
Remember south after. Try to bait it so healers and casters don't need to move. Remember 3 and 4 in front after. 3 and 2. Out and in.
Out and in. Yeah. Mitigation.
Mitigation.
Out.
In tower. In tower.
Someone didn't take the tower on
Yep,
the...
it exploded like crazy.
I got this both times for the out and in.
Tower
in and-
placement was perfect though.
Yeah,
I
the
still
towers
didn't
were...
die.
Looked like
Did
all
you have
towers were
room
good.
to space to stand there, Seraph? Looked like you were super tight on space
Pixel
when you
perfect there. Like
moved. Okay.
really tight.
Blades doesn't look that hard actually.
For the number ones, after you get hit, run to the stack. Don't run outside and around unless
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I'll do
out
that
and
next
in.
time.
Yeah, I should have done that, but I was like,
The
let's.
good news is that you can survive both both of them. Now we know.
Annoying to get like 2 now.
But how
Prefer
many
to
towers?
get one of them.
Get
One of
ready.
the same.
Is it one
Move.
Can check. Not sure. The number 3s that are supposed to soak the first towers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one number
I
three
was in my tower, but I didn't see the
I-
other towers.
I was in one tower.
Focus.
I was on the
That
east
was-
tower.
Progress. Purple. One exploding is better than 3.
Yes.
Prog.
I'll go counter.
Plus.
Sorry, Sel.
Oh my... Now I got hit by the...
It was me again.
Yeah,
You stole it and
I
you killed me.
I just got demolished.
Yeah, it's no...
Oh.
like it's not worth racing.
Oh.
Like
I
both
still
tanks
you-
Do help.
Bruh.
I want a tank.
like stealing the shit and murdering me at the same pull.
Yeah, and technically murdering me as well. So
Yeah,
no
but that wasn't
intervention
Diddy.
and-
Diddy was not responsible for that murder, at least.
Yeah, but I didn't get your shields because you died, I think.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have
Like I didn't have time to.
Yeah, so it's technically a double murder. By proxy.
Yeah,
Butterfly
yeah.
effect.
Who would have imagined
You
Diddy having so much power, just grabbing the tether and then like the chain effect.
Yeah, but you know I can wipe us within like 10 seconds by turning around, so
Yep.
I also have some power.
Let's focus.
Red.
Oh,
Sorry, that
Okay.
was a lapse of concentration for me.
Yeah, I would appreciate call-outs for where the warrior is standing again.
Sometimes I just
When
can't
I
see
see
them
it,
because
yeah,
they're
when I
just
see it, I shout it.
gray. They
Here.
look like everything else here. Bluish gray.
Drago, try to move
Yeah.
to volley right away. If the stone spawns,
Yeah, it's a bit
not
far.
close.
Yeah, I know.
But that's why you were a bit late, I think.
No, I died to the proteins because.
Yeah, but that's because you were dodging the stone late. Like I died to the proteins if I dodged the stone back late.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Like you can always run in with me, except if I move in with the first.
even then you can make it if you're close to
Yeah, but that's like on the
It's
edge.
just tight, yeah.
Yep, focus, focus.
Purple. So now just go in on the second.
D?
That's my bad. Can I have a second just to wash my face a bit?
Yes.
This allergy is a bit.
I'll make coffee then. If you guys
It
don't
will
mind.
take me like 10 seconds. I don't know if we should take like
I'll
a
make
break or
coffee
something.
later.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay, go.
Rub and scrub.
But yeah, people know what to do when we get to the Nidhogg Estinian phase with 1, 2, and 3. Roughly, I know we need to execute it a couple of times, but
I
everybody
know
has a rough idea.
3 I know like out and in.
Yeah.
Like that's the only one I'm 100% certain, and then same
One
with
you
one
stand
is
south
kinda,
instead, and
Back.
you do the same thing, but you do it in the beginning. Like you
Back.
stand
but it's
Yeah.
mostly because I haven't like
Yeah.
essentially executed 1
and
or
2
2.
you do the stack, and then you do the out in, and then you do B and D.
I just have a problem with the in-out for the timing.
Wait, when they
In or
say
out?
Game on!
yeah, but when they say the first thing, like
that
you have to
happens
wait for the
after
yeah, you
stack
have to
and
wait
after
for
tower dive.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you have to wait for the tower or stack and spread or whatever number you have first, and once that happens, then you move in or out.
And the second part happens at the same time as the towers actually explode.
Okay.
So it's stack and tower dive. Then it's the one in or out. Then it's the other one combined with the tower. And then you need to point your Estinian cleave out.
That part of the field is pretty easy.
Yeah,
If it's lash first, it's in first, right?
Yes.
Flash is in first, yep.
Like for me, it's mostly because I haven't gotten like any except 3 mostly.
Red.
Purple. Oh fuck, red.
Run!
Good one. He stood behind me.
Need.
I can stick.
Clockwise.
Your clock, I'll go counter.
Oh, I didn't hear you, sorry.
Okay.
It worked.
What invincible.
That's why everyone else should shut up.
Or he could just Kikuchi to whatever place he wants.
Yeah, it's using
I
hide.
don't like that the damage down and stuff happens so late after the towers explode. Like you don't know immediately if you fucked up or not.
Yeah.
You get knocked back.
Kinda nerve-wracking at times.
Goodies.
You know,
Counterclockwise. Positions.
DPS. It's
Shocky swap.
DPS.
Slightly scuffed towers.
Like, oh fuck.
and that's a
My bad.
I think
yeah.
It's a wipe, yeah. I didn't see in time if I have to go out or in, because we stopped pretty late.
That's if you have to swap, it's always out, by the way, because you have priority.
Sorry. Okay. So swap is always out. You think?
Yeah.
Yellow.
I'll go counter.
Eat.
Thank you, good.
Counter. Fucking always counter, it sucks.
Coming
Onyx.
soft, Solly. Either tank yours.
Yeah, I stepped in the ice anyway.
Yeah,
Maybe
we said
we'll
that
work with Kiara's
sometimes
idea.
You
Maybe-
go or you have priority to the knockback.
About doing the
Yeah.
cardinals in and inter cardinals out.
I'll just put them back to the base so we can move the...
So
Yeah,
the reason we're doing the cardinals out is because that's where the meteor towers need to step in, and
Yeah, but
they
we
don't
just
see
we
it.
just step in the next tower. It's no worries.
That's the thing, because if someone runs fast, they can say, "Oh, I'm on 4, I'll need to go on A," but they need to go on 3 actually, because they started on C.
Yeah, but then you just know if I see a marker, I'm not in the right place, so I need to go one further.
But
So-
just quick, why
either
would
further or
inter-cardinal markers out make it better than cardinal markers out?
Because we have to stand on or close
the
to
eye.
for the ice. And I think people are not standing in the right position right now for the ice stack, you know, for the two-person stack. And that's why the ice is kind of scuffed sometimes. I think that's the reason why we changed it now.
Okay.
Let's try again. We don't waste anything by trying it, so.
I mean, the idea is the same. You don't stop at the marker. If you're at the marker, you know you have to go further. Generally.
Yes.
also easier to see where to go, because when they are on the outside, you can't see.
Red.
Red.
You ran with you guys. You saw me with you. I
You were,
was
like,
with
You
you,
were one
and
lane.
I had sprint. I ran straight with you guys when you started moving into the second stone.
For
Yeah,
me,
but-
it looked like you were one like step after us, so you got
Yeah,
hit
that's-
by the outer edge.
It's probably latency. Just move into the stone. I moved preemptively actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, same.
And it happens. It
Yeah,
works
on
really
my
well.
screen, like if I was honest, like I saw Tonix move like 1 second before you, and of course I see Tonix behind me as well because that's with the delay and stuff.
Yeah.
But then if you are behind Tonix, that means that it did start like a little delay. So you can't look as when you start moving, you have to decide for yourself already.
Purple. I'll go counter.
Good adjustment, Chucky. I died
yeah.
anyway.
Bruh.
I
Quick thing,
Tried so hard.
because that happened last time we played also, and it hasn't happened before that the blues are so misplaced. Like, why are we not in between the ads, all of us? We should dodge, like someone is
Because we're not
generally
on the
calling.
Because
Now
I-
it was a-
Someone is
I-
like 9 out of 10 times calling where to run,
Yeah,
and you should
I-
keep track of it yourself also. Like, that's also something that you can keep track of. So you should do it, and you should dodge. Even if you dodge away from that spot, you should always run back to that spot also, regardless. So the blues are stacked between the ads, so you don't have that issue of like having a blue close to Thornton. Because that happens like 5 times at least last raid night. And now it has happened also, so we should not do that. Because before last night, it didn't happen, or last time, it didn't happen. Like, blues were perfect for several raid nights. So I don't know why we are doing that now. So we should, like, yeah, take it serious and move back with them all the time. And that's on everybody, like, everybody has run with blue too close to Thornton.
I didn't. Sorry.
Probably funny also did.
Yeah, I didn't neither.
Damn.
Maybe Cell did either, I'm not sure. I haven't seen him.
I never seen Zell fuck up that mechanic. That's true.
Sometimes he dies, I don't know, it's probably his fault, right?
Like a random DPS crit on the ad.
Yeah, focus again. Red?
I'll go counter.
Eat.
Luck.
Ready? Count defense wise.
connects.
Tank either priority.
It's mirrored, so it's fine.
Knock back.
Knockback.
Fuck's sake.
I was like, why is there a Diddy corpse?
What went wrong there?
I touched fire and died before the towers went off.
You really should make sure that there's no mistakes if you don't have meteors.
You can just play it slow for the most part.
Also, it's very nice that you call that it's mirror. It's easy.
And the better you get at it, the faster you can look at stuff.
Yellow.
Block.
Counter.
Melee swap.
Carry swap.
DPS.
DPS prior.
Towers should be fine.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Knockbacks.
Knockback.
And I'm stopping on red.
There we go.
Beautiful, guys.
Ignore
Yeah,
that I was on
almost
the
forgot
complete
where to
opposite
stop.
side.
So sorry if I say that out loud.
Right. Behind again. Nice.
Standing in his cape works. If you want a shorter way to go.
South for everyone but Valim. If you get 2 or 3, you move in front. If you get 1, you stay behind. And then check for your arrows.
There's a one.
Someone's out.
It's out and in. In.
Oh,
My Garrison went wrong as well.
Yeah, that one was
I didn't
Those
expect those
towers.
I completely blacked out. I was like, oh, we did it right? And then I forgot to restart.
No, the first
Yeah,
tower is
the-
the first tower is
the
broke.
first so
Yeah,
First
so-
tower is
Yeah,
broke.
go. Just so you guys know, for the like in and out for 3 to go in and out like the towers, there's a long time, like to adjust if you need to go in or out from the hitbox.
For the second one,
wait,
we just
give
go.
me a minute.
Oh, whoops, wrong
Oh.
button.
I never get the second one, so but
Wait, give me a minute. I need
But
a
second
refresh.
one is where we had B and D before.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
before
think-
it, yeah.
I think somebody got yeeted. Was that the one from number 1?
Wait, let me see here. I can.
I survived number 1.
I have a screenshot.
But it seemed to go pretty well up until the point where the two towers were placed, like number 2 towers were placed.
Yeah,
Weirdly.
mine got completely fucked.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
only
that
thing you need to
was the
remember
bait
if you have an
as well.
arrow is how it's pointing, and then remember to point it to the opposite side. So either have your back to the opposite side or look at the opposite side. Like if you're east, look west,
Yeah.
or yeah, look east.
Me and Shocky died from Dark Spine Shatter dive.
Yeah, that's the bait.
Yeah.
Because the south one looked like north, and I'm a bit like confused regarding the toolbox, because in the toolbox the one on the
Toolbox is a
south,
bit outdated.
yeah, but it's like a general direction of how it works, isn't it?
The toolbox is outdated. It's still the same strategy.
Yeah,
Only
but
the
isn't it the number
indicates-
3 that bait?
Yeah,
like
3
the
people are
first.
the one baiting the first
Yeah.
towers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only
because
thing.
in the
that's-
diagram, yeah, because there I was like confused if I was supposed to bait it, but then I suppose I did
Yeah,
right
you
by
take
running
your
in.
tower like we all did there, and then you take a few steps to the edge, to the very edge, like not angling
Yep.
in any weird way, just out, so it points straight out, because
Here.
no one will be, no, exactly, not there, like straight out from
Yeah,
tree,
but I had
straight
one.
out from- Yeah, you
Yeah.
will be there, yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about the
exactly.
pointing, so
Yeah, yeah, the
so
number
no
3 will
one
be, like,
targets
here.
it to the side, like
A
straight
good
out,
way-
and it will be safe.
A good way to remember if you need to bait the Gerskokel or not is if you take a tower, you bait the line in.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
don't take a tower, you just run to the stack basically. That's the rule of
Well,
thumb.
I think some people got yeeted because I don't know who had number 1 and who got
I
yeeted.
had number 1. I
got
had
yeeted
number 1 and got
after
yeeted.
the tower.
Yeah, so
Okay.
don't run to the stack if you have number 1 because number 2s will be baiting their.
The number 2s
Towers.
need to go outside
Yeah.
further though, after the...
Maybe they can
Okay.
take 2 steps back because the number 2s there's no in and out mechanic. They can take 1 or 2 steps outside of the
But
hitbox. Maybe.
we need to be a bit closer because there is... No, the second stack happens after the 2 numbers, right?
After the
Yeah,
2
it happens
towers
after
are
the second cast, like he needs to start casting again, and he hasn't
Yeah,
even
okay.
started casting
So-
again in that part.
So number ones, if it's out then in, just go under Thornton and don't be in a tower. Basically, just try and adjust under, not Thornton, Nidhogg, under him. If it's in then out, run in after you go out. Basically, like run. And
Yeah, or
try
be
to
in
cut.
between like be in an intercardinal, and you will be fine also, or you should be fine because it should
on
not
the
be
south,
pointed
on
there.
the southern side. Because
So
if
if
it's on
it-
the northern side, the 2 towers will be there and you can get yeeted.
the
Yeah,
2
exactly,
towers
you don't
have
stack
to be.
them.
The 2 towers don't have to be placed on the hitbox because there is no in and out mechanic. there.
Yeah.
So you can take a few steps backward and then look at each other or look away from each other. Or if it's a marker that's pointing, just stand like next melee-ish, right?
Super quick thing, last thing. If I took 1 tower this time, I bait my outside, and then I will take the tower at northeast.
If you
Yeah.
bait the
Yeah.
eastern,
And the
yeah,
same
if-
is for A. I'm just reminding everyone, like if someone takes the A tower, like you have number 3, you take that tower, you bait your thing out. If, like 2 seconds after that happen or something like that, the tower will appear slightly north
Yeah.
of you, around B-ish or like south of B. Then you go in and take that tower.
yeah, the number ones on east and west need to remember that after they take the tower, like they get hit and place their towers, they need to remember which side they stood on and wait for the 2 towers to spawn. they take notes.
And just hover around your side, because the second stack only happens after the second tower is taken.
Yeah.
So there's
and there
no
are
real way
two-
to just, you have freedom of movement there. Just don't stand in your own bait, or in the bait of the Gearskugel, or stand near number 2. Then you should be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think Targan said something to this, like after you're done as a number 1, you go in front, just stand in front of him, just on the hitbox edge. And and you're number 2, after you have placed your tower, you stack up with the number 1 people just in front of him, because then you're done. Then you just wait for the thing to start over. You don't have to move, and don't care about positionals and
The
stuff.
number 1 needs to take the tower though.
Yeah, but that's after. That's after the cast. They will help number 3 people.
But
So that's
two
after
number
that
ones,
point,
two,
right?
two number 1s need to take the number 2 towers first before they stack. So they can't stay there until after the second cast. So the
No. They soak the towers. The number ones that go north, they soak the towers. They
And then
dodge they bait.
Yeah, and then they
They
stack
bait,
up.
and then they stack. That's why you can't really place them
far
really
outside,
far.
yeah.
Yes.
So basically, the whole group needs to be under the hitbox. After the in and out, there is time to go back in, and for the 2s to go a bit out.
For the
there's more
twos,
time
I
and
just
everything.
imagine a square in his hitbox. That's the best placement to get.
Yeah, and you need to remember to look away or at your partner, depending.
Yeah,
if you
like the
have
angle
Yes.
of your tower. An annoying mechanic. Probably gonna be better when we clear it, but still.
Yeah, it will be better on the single.
Hello.
D, I'll go counter.
I'll go plus.
Hits. Fight your middle. Clockwise.
Thanks for.
Yeah.
We
My
are
bad.
doing that.
I ran too early. Clockwise.
Counter.
Mid.
My bad. My macro didn't go up on Valley. Sorry.
Macros are very nice in this game.
Completely
Almost
flawless.
like
Perfect,
potion.
perfect mechanical. Yeah. Perfect in
Yeah.
every way.
Super frustrating when you spam it and it still
Yeah.
don't go.
And sometimes you can even double weave with the macros, it's so like inconsistent. Counter.
What? Oh. Thought I was lagging for a second because of everyone running around everything.
If the person that dies calls out the position, I could sprint there and maybe try and rest. Could work. It's just one person.
Hello.
Move to 4. I'll go counter.
Mid.
Ready?
Either swap.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Sonic swap.
Healer
healer.
tank bird.
Oh, that's shit. That's a shit one.
Yeah, that's a shit one. Shell has to stutter.
A lot of stutter.
Not bad.
Okay.
Hey, good
Credit,
job.
yeah.
Hey.
Look how tight these are.
Jesus.
But nicely done, guys.
Yeah.
Good on the call out.
If you stand under his cape, you have a shorter way to run.
Yeah.
Remember south after. 2 and 3 people go north. 1 people stay south. Out and
In
in.
and out. In and out.
In. Yeah, sorry.
In and out.
Out and towers.
Here's Gokul.
I'm not sure if
boy.
I made it. Yes, I did. Nice.
Number
Nice.
1, take the towers. Take the towers on board. I don't know, somebody
Come
took
on.
Number 3, stand on
Watch out for
towers.
them.
Is it in or out or out or in? Is it out or in?
It was
It's completely in.
it
I
was
don't
in
know.
and out.
Healer S. Tonics healer.
No!
Tower explode.
Don't
Okay,
panic if you're-
First towers were really good.
And
Yeah,
the
first
baits
towers
were
are perfect. Yeah,
the second tower was
slightly
At
skirt
least-
placement, but was better.
The
Yeah,
thing
but
is, I
we
don't
did
think the
get them.
placement. Yeah, I don't think the placement for the second towers was the bad thing. It was the party was too outside. They should be closer in, I think.
Did you die to the
Um,
stack or what?
And I saw someone get yeeted. I didn't die.
Lily took her own tower because nobody.
Yeah, I was just
taking
late
her
to
tower.
do this tower.
Yeah.
And it was not the distance, it was my reaction. Like, it was
I
slow.
I had no tower. I was number 2, but
Yeah,
I just
you took your own
went
tower.
in there.
Yeah, because you saw nobody was in there, so that was good.
I was in the second 2 tower, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think
like
you-
me, that was on 1, should have taken Diddy's tower, and I don't know who was on A, but that person should have gone north and taken that tower,
I
basically.
think the
No, that
placement.
was me. I was on A, and I took the second tower.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
so
that
Turkey
is fine.
did- Turkey did
It's
I
only...
think the second tower, like the two western tower, was a bit scuffed. It was a bit closer to the hitbox itself.
yeah, I could have taken one step further out. That's true.
Either further out, or you should have looked like straight east.
I had a
But it-
stack marker on me, so it's.
Oh, you had a. Okay, so that's basically just stand wherever you want.
It
By
was the
the
cleanest
way,
pull so far. At least.
I mean, obviously, when we want to kill it, it won't be good. But for now, if you know you are getting hit, you're getting hit by the in and out. If you go into an intercardinal, you'll survive. You can survive both of them even,
Okay.
damage-wise. Just so we can prog maybe.
But only
Maybe
the
you
in
can
that
use
does the
arm's
knockback.
length for it also if you're unsure.
You don't have it
I'm
up,
not,
I think. Yeah,
okay,
Not
okay,
back
maybe
to
it's...
not-
Have it because
That's
of the
fine.
Yeah,
mediums.
yeah.
most of us.
Some do, but
A
some
few
don't.
people might have it, but yeah.
It's mostly the damage down that's annoying, but
Game
not
on!
Does it
hardly
knock back
thing.
you twice, or is it only the
It
in?
does it twice, but you can run in between them.
Oh yeah.
It's not a large knockback. It's a pretty small one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the large
Just
knockback
for
is the
prog.
people that gets the towers.
Yeah.
You do actually have quite a lot of time to bait the Garry's Goggle.
Yeah, you don't really need. Hold on.
The first
Right
set of
when
towers
they,
was done perfectly.
yeah, right when they land, you can bait it and then just go. As
Yeah,
long as you
when
see
they turn at
that-
you, then you just like move out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They lock in really quickly, but they happen
Yeah.
quite a bit later. The first towers were perfect. So that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for that, I'm sorry.
D.
Go to D. I'll go counter.
Mid.
Use ultimate them, so provoke him from here.
Yeah.
AoE provoke. Good times.
Those were the days.
Bring back Storm.
Final Fantasy Global. Air.
Nightmare.
Melee swap.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
swap
healers.
tank healers.
Mirror.
I
Yeah.
have a. Okay, good.
Knockback.
Not bad.
I listened to the knockback out, I shouldn't have, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's possible to get there pretty fast.
And you just go to your spot and wait for it.
Let it come.
Hilt is so fucking loud.
Yeah.
Behind. Behind again. Stand behind cell.
Remember, go south after. Two and three people move north. One people stay south.
Don't go yet, don't go yet. You don't know if you need to go there.
Out, then in.
Did he? Did
Out,
he?
then in.
Oh, I pointed mine slightly wrong. sorry. Everybody is pointing there.
Oh damn, Zelda.
Yeah,
In or
yeah,
out?
you can't stand on me there. Because if you don't
It was
have-
National, so it was in
Yeah, you
the-
can't go north if you've placed your tower, because it's a high chance you stand too close to one of the number 2s. So just stay on your side a bit, be outside of the dashes, so don't be like directly east, west or south of another tower. Just stay a bit on your side, but don't come too close to the number 2, because I saw people get yeeted too much.
If you
just
have
the
one,
Yeah.
be actually inside this hitbox in the middle. If it's like out first, you can go there just for starters, so you won't get hit by things, and then adjust after.
Just saying as well for what Choki said, I had one and it was out then in, and when I went back in, I just stood in the middle of his hitbox. I was far enough from the 2 towers to not get knocked back, and I had enough time to like see where everything is and go to my tower later.
Yeah, that's what I did last time as well.
Yeah, but don't go to the stack position, because you might get yeeted by the
No, not to the stack, right under him, to the middle,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in between the stacks.
Just make sure you're not inside a tower, which is easy to see.
Game on!
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if everybody places them on his like hitbox, then there is quite a lot of space like under him.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Yeah, placement has
for
been really good.
The colors are actually contrast, so you can see sunlight in this space.
But I did shit
Oh,
my
yeah.
pants when the cells Garrus-Google just
Oh, yeah, I
came
got-
rushing
yeah.
towards me.
So all three going to the west side.
Yeah, if you see the AoE and you're in it, you're already dead. Like, you know, it's just not happened yet.
I was behind you
Yeah.
as well.
Was no way I would have sidestepped that. But I'm a tank, so I survive easy.
I died.
But I
I died as well.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Purple?
Go to C.
Middle.
counter.
I wanna go middle.
How are you? Wait, that's where I just.
You will stand there and take the tank buster.
Let me take the
Sometimes-
tether.
I get an extra GTD in my opener, and I have no idea why sometimes I do and sometimes I do not.
Magic.
Depends on if someone early pulls or not.
Yeah, we have an Astro placing out the arrow.
You have ley lines.
I ran out of DP because of the Astro.
Got your ready.
Melee
Thanks,
swap.
Counter.
Clockwise.
Nobody
Oh,
moving.
shit.
Oh, the
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say last
Like,
point. One Stormblood
Both of
back,
you like
want-
died and then teleported to me.
You wanted Stormblood back. You want to use diversion for every opener. You want to use smoke screen as a ninja on the
No,
tag.
I just want tank stances back.
Yeah.
I like the
Deliverance.
DPS stance.
Oh.
Yeah,
When Ninja had
Before
stances.
those. I didn't play Ninja and Stormblood, only Warrior.
I think that was back in Heaven's Word even.
Get ready.
Whoa! Everyone
Where you
says
had
they
like
ruined
yeah,
Ninja.
you had like a Venom daggers or whatever it was called. You used as a stance.
Yeah, you had
No idea what they
you have
changed
affected
about
Mug.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I just know everyone that played it hates it now.
Actually, I think Ninja was pretty. You didn't walk. Yep.
Holy shit.
I'm too late.
Accidentally hit my space key when we were running towards the wall. And I shit my pants.
Very understandable.
Have a good day, sir.
Had the heart attack.
Oh, it's so fucking warm again.
I'm going swimming tomorrow.
Move.
Middle.
Counter.
Where am I?
You're taking my
that's
thing again, DJ. If you can rest me, it's fine. If you can rest out.
No.
Oh, the
No,
tower.
no, it's
Yeah,
definitely
never mind.
Yeah, just like remember when you dodge the protein to check where the ads are.
The
I'm
ads are
trying, but there are so many ads, so sometimes I get confused and I don't see the one on the outside.
It's not the one on the outside. It's the two middle
inside.
ones.
Eh,
The two knights on the middle.
Both, actually. Both are fine.
Yeah.
I like see them and I still get confused sometimes.
But if you get confused, just
Nah, I just stay in the
Stand in
middle
the
and I
middle.
look for Thornton.
yeah. If you move the wrong ways, forward just
Red.
red.
That was my bad. I tried to play it safe, but
Like you really cannot hesitate on that mechanic.
yeah.
Yeah, like if it's the first hit, then just don't run with the tank. If it's the second one, you can, but then you need to be a bit quicker, and the third one, you have lots of time.
Move to the tank right away. It's 8.
I'll go for counter.
Mid.
I wonder if you can know where to go, depends on like the order of the athletes. Because it changes every time.
I can't be fast enough to read all those names, I think.
I mean, I'm not going to, I just wonder if it's also.
Tank is ready.
Thanks, swap.
Counter swap wise.
Thanks, swap cell.
Hello, I'm alone. I'm alone.
Yeah, we have. There was a healer swap as well.
But if it was swap, then
Yeah, I did go behind him.
no,
Well, I
you
saw-
were here, Vali,
Yeah.
But
away from him. You had 2, right? And you were
Yeah.
here, away from him. He was
Yeah.
on D.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I am running
Yeah.
right, and you.
I was aiming behind him, but for some reason I suppose I just ran away from him.
I saw
Yeah, I got
both
super
a-
confused when Diddy said, thanks, what the fuck, I am not with him.
I just saw that it was a tank swap and I followed
yeah.
the tank I was supposed to follow.
It's very cozy there.
Yeah, the
Yes.
healer was also.
Yeah, I mean, I just follow the marker I'm supposed to follow, and
Yeah.
Feel so betrayed.
that's my strategy to not fuck it up.
I mean, overall, isn't it just like easier looking at the Dark Knight instead of the surrounding
Yeah.
markers? Because if somebody runs wrong, then there might be time to adjust. But if like 4 people runs wrong, red.
Get run to the tank right away. Spray.
Lock.
Counter.
Mid.
Shit.
I can rest.
Horse.
Very small.
Yeah. It's like I just like, oh wait, I'm dead.
You have food.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't actively kill
Yeah,
you.
I don't have food as well. I just
You can eat now
yeah, well.
when you look it.
Factor ready.
Clockwise.
No, right when I turn to look away. That's
Yeah, that's too heavy damage. I tried to pop shields, but it's like
Wait, to see what's going on, you have to turn your character?
no. I turned with Legacy because I saw that Thornton was on my right, so I said, oh, I look away from the arena, and because my character turned around, it looked straight at him when it happened.
Oh,
Oop.
I always make sure my character is looking at the wall first, and then
Yeah,
I
that-
like
that's
turn my
what happened.
camera. Like only my camera.
Yeah, again, that's what happened, and then I saw Thornton, so I tried to adjust.
Yeah, fuck me.
I'll need one heal after.
I'll rest, and then Phoenix heal.
I'll repeat it. Pop.
Will I get the bonus DCV though?
Other side, yeah, other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue.
I can feel Panic's agony.
It's 8. Block.
Well, I might need one more heal.
Counter.
It didn't pop.
DPS loss.
Oh, heal loss, I guess.
HPS.
Never using X-Orb again.
I mean, you popped it after the tank buster. It didn't pop. And it didn't pop on the knights neither.
Remove it from the old Bardonics. Folks, when you're ready. Clockwise.
You ran wrong way. Negative
That
rest.
was clockwise.
Best we swap it.
But he's
There's
dead.
no time already.
Yeah,
DPS.
But I think you can. Yeah.
Well,
If you,
let's go
if you,
Onyx.
if you go instantly.
Yeah, I didn't have a procure
Okay.
available,
We
but I
have
should aim
23 minutes. Let's try to get at least 2.
The problem is the towers after. Even if you res him, the towers are really close.
Let's go.
Did someone say my name?
Yeah.
I said that we need to swap, but people were dead, so.
Oh yeah. No.
Ooh.
I don't. I'll still survive.
Did you get damage down though? Yeah.
to even the playing field.
Uh-huh.
Blue.
Blue?
Dark Knight too powerful.
What?
Mid.
Clockwise?
Am I brave for using auto run during that phase?
Yes.
Yes.
I kinda need to spam all the cooldowns.
I think that if Thordan is the first on the list, he's either on A or 1. Not that it helps with anything.
Oh no, it's random because he has been like at C and stuff.
Yeah, it's completely random.
First on the head list.
Yeah. No idea.
Thank you, ready? Counterclockwise.
In front.
Swap dragon. DPS priority.
Towers look good. Now the
It's
clock-
mirrored, yeah.
Yeah, and those ices were really close there.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't die there.
Knockback
Jesus.
immunity.
Um, But, what's happening here?
Wait.
Wait.
Because we swapped. Oh, I had priority. Oh, I forgot.
Fuck, man. Also, if you cannot talk when we do the meteors. Like, yeah, anything that's not necessary.
Sorry, didn't hear you. What did you say?
I said that if you cannot talk anything that's unnecessary during meteors, so it's a bit distracting for me personally.
Agreed.
Fuck's sake.
Now I.
Yellow?
One. I'll go counter.
Mid.
Block. Yeah, you're right, it's not related.
Clockwise?
Clockwise.
Positions.
Onyx. No, Leora.
Thank you, Leper.
It's mirrored. Very good comments.
Knockback.
What?
Wait, the I lagged them as well, but wasn't Zell supposed to be in the cardinal?
Yeah, I was standing in the intercardinal.
And so I tried to adjust while lagging and yeah. Sorry.
go counter?
Block.
Mid.
Counterclockwise.
Thanks, healers.
Shocky, no!
And healer priority.
Meteors
Knockback,
are pretty
knockback,
fun.
knockback.
Knockback.
Yeah, it was scuffed.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that scuff.
It was a
No,
bit
it's
because I ended up really close.
I died to a meteor explosion before the tower.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
And what I usually try is just like stutter step regardless. Because then if you like end up a bit far away from your tower, you can still like pop sprint and make it.
It's not like you use sprint for anything else there.
Two.
Clockwise.
And then go.
On this side,
Counter.
guys.
I'll go counter. Good save.
Counterclockwise.
It's
No
good.
stop,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Healers.
Mirror pattern possible.
Oh, yeah.
I got frostbite.
I should have called that.
Yeah, a bit. No worries.
Yeah. I could have said also maybe counterclockwise north, but
Liara and I usually do what we do in Savage, like we stay to one side or the other for the tower.
Yeah, just that I was like, I saw Cell's position like slightly too late. So.
Yeah, it was either super good or super scuffed.
Yeah.
That's why I called it. Was mirror possible?
Okay. Let's see.
I'll go counter.
Clockwise.
DPS, did he swap with me? A bit scuffed. Should be okay.
The DPS priority.
Knockback. Let's really focus up now.
Yeah. And again. Stack behind cell.
Remember
Don't forget
south
south.
after. And number 2 and 3 people go north after. Number 1 people stay south.
Until we get arrows.
In, then out. In. Out after and take a tower. Out and take a tower. No one is taking south.
A good pre-positioning for ones on south. We all had targets and everybody knew where to go, so that's good.
Number 3, right? That
Yeah, there wasn't a person on south, so fire.
yeah, like if you get the like no arrow but the marker, then you also need to check like if
If
the other
your
people
partner-
has it or if they have arrows. Because there I like had the backwards arrow, so then
Yeah,
I knew it's
I
the
saw
other
you
half.
and me swap positions basically at that point.
Yeah.
Because I had other arrow.
Blue.
Lock.
Counter.
to go cast or something.
Yep.
Ready time.
Melee swap.
The counter.
Sorry, swap.
DPS priority.
Towers look okay.
I got burns.
I'm not sure how you guys dodge it, but you probably should just move in a straight line out and then go left and right to take the tower. If that happens, like I don't know how you move now, did it? But it might be that you move slightly
Yeah,
at an angle,
I-
maybe.
Yeah, I moved super badly there. That
Yeah.
was my bad.
Or one last, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Let's make it
Game on!
make it count down.
Check food if you
Final.
need to.
final count.
So this is one. Block.
Counter.
Mid. Ten minutes complete. This is the kill.
Counter clockwise. Forward counter clockwise.
Fuck.
Maybe for us now.
No,
That's too many.
tank privilege.
It's the second Dark Knight hit.
Whenever I
Does too
see
much damage.
Vali just jumping and dancing like that, I think it's like a tribal dance because they always have the sword up, doing like the attacks.
Me?
Do we
Yeah.
wanna do one last?
Game on!
Yes, if you
Okay.
want. No, if you don't.
Well. We have 4 hours on Saturday, so we start an hour earlier than we usually do. So we start at 7 Central European Summer Time.
You mean 18?
5.
8, no, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 p.m.
We start at 6.
Okay.
Yes.